Yo, what up, friends?
Introducing, from parts unknown, your UFC and combat sports insider, Clever D, the Combat G, and the Sports Professor.
Yes, indeed. You know who it is. Your Ballin' Buds' favorite duo. Yes, we are here with the premiere episode of our new show, Banter, Brawls, and Bravado. A culture, entertainment, and sports-based show, so it will not just be sports-based. Yes, we will talk a little bit about sports today, seeing that we are going to have some special guests on this first episode. We're going to have our boys from I.O.W Sports Network coming on. We've got our pro wrestling insider, Wildcard Mar, will be joining us to talk The Rock, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and WrestleMania 40. And don't worry, we ain't going to talk just the sports. We're going to laugh it up. We're going to chop it up. We're going to get on everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about that Diddy scandal going on right now. Wow, you'll hear our thoughts on that. And if we have time, we'll get into that K-Dot, Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake beef. So with that being said, let me introduce my co-host. You know him. You love him. Clubber D, the Combat G. What's good, my brother?
Yerp. What's going on, man? You know, I'm wondering what's going on with all this WrestleMania talk, okay? They got me coming out of retirement. I started watching wrestling, I want to say probably 20 years ago, but, now it's starting to creep back in me, you know what I'm saying? I was about to dress up like Coco Beware. I was about to have Frankie on my shoulder. I was about to do something, you know what I'm saying? So, The Rock himself.
Coco Beware.
Hey, Coco was the man. Had a high top fade. He was with an Owen Hart back in the
on
day.
his shoulder.
Yeah, they got
look like somebody's dusty uncle at the barbecue.
And he be the first one with a plate. Don't bring nothing. First one with a plate. I know some of y'all are like that. Y'all got to ask your kneecaps. I've seen that before. But anyway, yeah, man, we're gonna have some fun. Diddy, we're gonna get on that. Hopefully, got time for J. Cole and Drake and Kendrick. I mean, this newer rap. We'll talk about that a little later. We'll see. But yeah, man, let's have some fun. Let's stop talking about boxing and baseball and sports and gross stuff. Let's talk about the stuff no one cares about.
Yeah, the Coco Beware reference is still cracking me up because I'm thinking about the dusty uncle that's playing spades at the table and got the Hennessy in his like paper cup.
That's Rufus. In front of Rufus.
Oh man. So, anyways, yo, before we get started, a couple notes here. Check Clubber D, the Combat G, and yours truly, the Professor, out next week for our combat sports special, where we will be going over the huge UFC 300 card, as well as the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia boxing match, and much, much more. So check us out next Saturday, April 13th at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern is the plan now. That could always change, so be aware, but that is the plan now. I would best subscribe to @BallandBuds YouTube page, @BALLANDBUDS, just like you see on the bottom of your screen. And you can also catch the bottom line there as well. If all you want to hear is sports, that's great. I love talking sports all the way. As long as it's just not football for one episode, you catch us at the Bottom Line Sports. Shots fired on Sunday nights, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Sorry, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Word? All right, awesome. Well, let's get this kicked off. We have Mar joining us in a little while here. But first, let's go ahead and introduce WrestleMania is happening this weekend in Philadelphia. It's supposed to be the biggest WrestleMania ever, right? Number 42 nights, Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia. It's going to have 13 total matches over those 2 nights. Wow, it's going to be a huge event. What do you feel about WrestleMania in Philadelphia, especially with that crowd?
They changed it a lot. I think probably the last 10 years or so. I remember Peach was mentioning this. That WrestleMania was always indoors or in a hot place, kind of like Super Bowl. Now they're doing it outside in these
Nice.
football stadiums. Yeah, Super Bowl's always in you know, those. Well, they had the one in New York not too long ago or whatever. But yeah, WrestleMania was always you know, an indoor thing,
Madison Square
outdoors
Garden.
sometimes. But now they in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the last time they were here on the East Coast. I mean Northeast, I guess. But it should be a spectacle. You know, I was gonna go up there and get a cheesesteak, but you know, I got business to do this weekend, so I was gonna hop in the ring too because The Rock had called me last week, but my phone, I didn't have enough minutes. But that's another story.
The Rock. I mean, he's supposed to be your cousin, right? Ain't that your cousin? Yeah. Aren't you part of the bloodline? I heard.
Well, on the Rocky Johnson side, not the Samoan side. I'm on the other side. You know, because you know that's a black Canadian.
Black side.
I'm on that side, but not the
black side.
The Rock is actually he's kind of. I've been told, you know, he's kind of like my fraternal twin because he's born 2 days before me. He just got me by 10 years. So
I can see the resemblance quite a bit, actually.
A lot of y'all laughing out there, but ask your mother. They love me, so shut up.
It's not that you're 2 shades darker than him, though. We won't talk nothing about that.
That's the full black side. He ain't got that. It's all good. But yeah, now seriously.
So you brought up the main. You brought up the main star, though, right? You brought up the main star of WrestleMania, right? He has not wrestled a match in 8 years, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is back, surprising the world, coming back to wrestle again, not once. But once of the 2 nights. I apologize. First night of 2 nights.
To be honest, Omar, the real underlying of this is that TKO, that whole company, and WWE, they're diverting everyone's attention from what really everybody should be talking about. And we'll allude to somebody in similar allegations, but just aren't on paper, Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing the most. Get away from Vince McMahon, and you bring The Rock in, that's all eyes on him. So they're doing a great job. And also The Rock's a stakeholder. I think he's going to pay like $30 million or something like that to be within the suits, being behind the scenes with TKO. So he's essentially semi-part owner, I guess. And what's going to put eyes to the TV besides having him out there wrestle again? That a black eye is Vince McMahon. And another black eye recently was Ronda Rousey coming out talking about her treatment and this, that, and the third, and behind the scenes work for WWE. So they're not trying to take any L's right now. So if The Rock wasn't there, WrestleMania wouldn't be as big this year, or this is probably the biggest it's been in the last 10 years, maybe 5-10 years. I'm not sure, but everybody's talking about WrestleMania. The ratings are going through the roof, and the elephant in the room is Vince McMahon. Okay, so they're doing a great job of what they're diverting everybody's attention to the serious stuff that's going on. But kudos to them. So they have a great team.
No, you're exactly right. That's exactly what has happened, and it's so crazy because when you actually think about how this has progressed since those McMahon lawsuits came out, I mean, it's even seemed organic to me. Like it kind of like they just shoved everything out of the way. He went home. He stayed away. Everybody just stopped talking about him, sort of thing. It was still in the news, but the company themselves, as you mentioned, stopped talking about it, cut everything off the website, cut him off the website, cut Brock Lesnar off the website for a short bit. He's now back on. So what happened? Go ahead.
Brock.
Pissy Brock. Yeah. Well, and we can talk about that as well. Let me move my microphone real quick so it's not bumping into that. We could talk about that as well. But yeah, honestly, if it's been like McMahon has been so shoved out the way with all of this stuff, and The Rock brought in, that the energy was just brought back to WrestleMania, because like you said, they've had a few good ones over the past 10 years, but nothing as big as this. And I think they obviously had the foresight, because they talked about bringing in The Rock for a few years now to wrestle Roman Reigns. And so just to talk about that real quick, the backstory on that, y'all, everybody, is Roman Reigns is fighting Cody Rhodes on night 2 of WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes, son of a plumber.
Yeah.
The Mr.
Grandson of a plumber.
Sorry, grandson. My fault. Yeah, grandson. I'm thinking of Dusty. I'm thinking of all the Dusty interviews. Grandson of a plumber, Mr. Dusty Rhodes, one of the biggest legends of all time in professional wrestling. May he rest in peace. Dusty Rhodes, who has trained pretty much every current WWE, WWF legend and wrestler going on right now. He's fighting for his family's legacy versus Roman Reigns fighting for him and the Bloodline legacy. And so Cody Rhodes is supposed to finish the story. And so that's what it's called. He's gone from being fired from WWE, or let go, I should say, back in 2000s. He went on in the independent. He bet on himself. Actually, I think he was a free agent, actually. So they parted ways, I should have said, excuse me. He bet on himself, went to the independents, went through ROH, went to New Japan, went to AEW, killed it everywhere he went, and finally was brought back to WWF to finish the story and finally win that world championship that has eluded him his whole career. So it was supposed to be him and Roman Reigns for a year now, since he lost last year to Roman Reigns when he was supposed to do it last year. So this was supposed to occur last year. And it didn't happen. Roman Reigns won last year, so it comes a year later, full circle. All the fans are waiting, salivating, for Cody to finish his story. But, you know, hey, Roman and the Bloodline are not going to be put away that easy. And it's a family versus family sort of affair. And The Rock was brought back, and they were actually going to interject Rock into the story to fight Roman Reigns. But they got so much backlash from the WWE universe that they had to reverse track, and Triple H had to put Cody versus Roman back in the championship. And that's why Rock is now going around calling all of Cody's fans Cody Crybaby as he lights up the internet with all of his promos.
Yeah, I mean, whoever that person wrote in all caps, I guess he's excited. Yeah, as you said, The Rock is the reason why.
I didn't know.
Oh, that's woo! It's real, damn it. But anyways, yeah. So the thing with The Rock, I saw some of the videos, and Peach sent me one. I guess they were after it went off air, and he was saying drop F-bombs left and right, and I'm like, damn, they said it's on TV. I guess it went off air.
Yeah. No. I think this is on social media.
But still,
oh, this was after.
It was after he was like, fuck that, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was saying all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, stop, they're cussing like that. But that's dope that they're doing that, because I kind of like that, because it's making more a real aspect to it instead of just, you know, because you got to remember when it was the WWF, when I used to watch back in the day, it was a transition of Duke the Dumpster, Drosy, and Doink the Clown, these little characters like that. When you're a kid, oh my God, look at them. But then once the NWO kind of exposed this, the business, and it kind of like, okay, we all know you're not Skinner, you're not some guy, you're not the Repo Man. Like, come on, like, all that stuff. You're not Crush from Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Like, they went away from all those type of wrestlers to more realistic guys instead of God, Demolition. You know, guys in BDSM. You know, guys doing that stuff like that.
Guys been beat.
That's what they were. Demolition was that. I mean, let's be real. I mean, come on now.
These nuts.
Hey, yo, what's going on over there?
Got it.
All right. Well, on that note, let's bring in our first special guest of the day. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. You've seen him on The Bottom Line Sports and Ball and Buds programming before. He is our pro wrestling insider, the Delectable Blade. Yes, we can talk about that in a second. He is, love you, shout out D. He is our pro wrestling insider from I.O.W. Sports. Welcome in, Wildcard Mark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, can y'all?
You don't have I can barely hear you. What I do know is that
I can hear you.
You ain't got no lighting, and you look so dark. I can't see nothing but your teeth when you smile, baby.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm not in my regular studio, so like I'm in
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, what happened? Where'd you go? There he is. He's back.
He's back.
No, can y'all hear me though?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, brother. Talk.
Yeah, because I'm not in my regular studio because I'm actually in Philly right now.
Oh snap!
So because I'm about to be at Stand and Deliver, and I'm about to be at both nights of Mania. So I'm in Philly.
Man, look at that.
So
See,
yeah.
I already knew you were going to be there, but I thought you were getting in on Friday. I didn't know you were getting in today. I didn't know you were going to be on location for us. This is amazing. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man, I'm on
Man,
location.
somebody throwing shots already. Good Lord.
You know, I got haters everywhere, so it's okay.
I can't see
So
the
where
names.
you at? Where you at? You at the closet? You in the closet at the hotel? What you doing?
No, I got an Airbnb, so it's like it feels totally different because I got my roadcaster, I got my laptop and my camera, but like obviously I don't have my soundproof room, I don't have all my lighting, so like I'm in like I feel
Right.
like I'm uncomfortable. I feel naked, but it's all good.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it's hard to see you, so you could be naked, and I don't think you offend nobody.
I can see him. He's fine. He look like
Hey,
doing
I know.
karaoke.
Hey, it's called easy theft. I can, I'm in and out. Grab your money and I'm out. You wouldn't even know I took it. You just be like, yo, man, my money gone. So works for me.
I got to bust your balls. Pause. Anyway, so he came out the closet long ago. Wow, reckless.
Jesus
Bars
Christ.
on that.
Yeah,
Come on now, don't talk about Mar like that.
It is, but
Are you go ahead?
I said I don't even know who that is, but it's okay. I got haters everywhere. Oh, that's my brother.
So have you already been enjoying the festivities today, or did you just get in?
No, I literally just got in. That's what took me so minute to get set up.
Okay.
I did a 17-hour drive, bro.
Wow,
17 hours.
17 hours.
Yeah, because I live in
Woo.
Kansas. I
Right.
literally drove straight 17 hours here, and yeah, dedicated, bro. I gotta,
That's dedicated.
I'd
I'd have flown. I don't do that long. Yeah, I drove one time to Nashville for 10 hours. I said never again. I can't do that.
I ain't doing that shit again.
What I spent on gas is probably like way cheaper than the airline ticket. So that's why.
Yeah, that's true though.
And because I'm in Philly and I can't bring the blicky with me on the plane. So that's
that's true.
Yes,
that's true.
That's why I drove.
That is a that. Hold on. We got to get our boy on this one. Where is he? There he is. Woo!
Rick and Jay.
More on the way. Woo! On the way up.
I remember I met Jay Lee. That's a short fella. I never knew he's a short fella.
Clubber. They gonna catch me lacking in Philly. Nah, sir.
No, heck no. You look at Bernard Hopkins. Look how rough he looks.
Yeah,
you gotta be. He's from Philly, so you know how to do out there. So I wouldn't even mess around.
Hey, you ain't gonna catch me lacking in Philly. No, sir. No, sir. Ain't happening now.
Be careful. Definitely don't go to what's that called? Northington or what's it, Northampton or whatever that bad area is up there.
Well, I'm in South Philly and they gentrifying the shit out of it. So I just saw a white person walk in the neighborhood.
Okay. Sounds similar to Southeast DC.
Yeah, so I'm fine.
I was about to say, as the U.S. government is wont to do in many places, including our hometown of D.C. and here in Nashville, they've been gentrifying East Nashville, so it doesn't really surprise me at all. They do that everywhere. Try to move the black people out of their homes and other minorities out of their homes to build new homes for richer white people. It's very sad.
Yeah,
but it's something that happens in this country. Anyways, let's get off of that and get back onto the.
What they doing? I was talking to one of the neighbors, Miss D. She was like, I've been living here 40 years. They trying to get me up out of here. I was like, damn. Yeah, they trying to get me up out of here. But no, man, it's The Rock's fault why I drove 17 hours because I haven't seen The Rock live, and he's been selling the shit out of this whole Cody Crybaby story, and he's been killing it on every Monday Night Raw. SmackDown, like he's giving us old school Hollywood Rock, heel, badass. Now he's the boss. So he's like
the final boss. That's so dope. I love that name, man.
So y'all can feel me on this. He's literally taking the Mr. McMahon character and turning it more black and Samoan-ish with the final boss kind of theme. So that's
they had to do something. Yes. They had to do something.
Oh, cool. Because
that's what you were just saying, Clubber.
They had to do something.
They had to because and I don't know if y'all agree with me on this. I think they had to do something the moment CM Punk got injured, and that kind of killed some of their storyline on what they really wanted to do with Mania.
Yeah.
And but then you still had to save the Cody part, because Cody pretty much gave up his spot and he was gonna go after Seth. And
they're in the business of making money. So
yeah, of course.
They know like Cody, you're asking, wait, I'm sorry, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's weird how it happened, because you never see them really listen to the fans or listen to podcasters or the dirt sheets or whatever like that. You know, I turn in
well, Vince didn't. Vince never listened. Vince didn't care what the fans thought.
And because his motto worked, he looked like a billionaire. So
because Vince knew that we were watching anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. Vince knew we were watching anyway. So
this person, I can't see the name, but
not.
I will say it is. I would say for this could be the best whatever since WrestleMania 17. It's 2 nights, right? So it's kind of, was 17 a 2-night WrestleMania or was it 1 night?
No, that was a 1 night. They just started doing 2 nights.
Hard to grade on. That's great on the curve. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of. I agree with what you're saying.
It's been like the last 5 years, I think.
It might be the best 2-night WrestleMania.
Orlando or something like that, or Orlando, New York was one of when they started.
Get more money out of folks.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, but also instead of just throwing in little 2-minute filler matches, they just, all right, we'll at least give y'all 10, but we'll just separate it into 2 days, because they got everybody on the card in these 2 days.
No, yeah, they do.
But I mean,
and I know they got a lot of talent, but so they got to fit them in. But yeah, man, that's crazy that they got the 13 matches over 2 nights.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Try to find a way to maximize your roster. I mean, they doing better than AEW. So I mean, no. Look, I'm not gonna throw no shade on AEW.
Ain't that the truth?
No, because
I mean, call a spade a spade. Call a spade, Mar. AEW gets around 750K fans weekly. They are doing nothing towards WWE. They started off hot, but they're not like WCW. They're just
they don't know how to.
They're going to stay alive.
Khan's a nice guy, like Tony Khan said, and he's a nice guy, and he doesn't know how to crack the whip, and he doesn't know how to get these guys in line to make money instead of doing backflips and triple backflips out on the first match. Like Darby Allin, I saw a match where he got, he jumped off, went through glass, did all this stuff, and then gonna lose on like a DDT. Like, come on, man! And you 110 pounds.
That shit was crazy.
Him, like Orange Cassidy, these guys.
That shit was wild.
They're handing out a coffee at Starbucks. They're beating bigger dudes like Lance Archer. It does not make sense. Okay, so that's why they're not going to really do well.
Well, I mean, here's my thing, and so AEW has been good. I'll say this: they've been good at like giving you certain matchups that you like. Oh, I thought I'd never see that matchup.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be a good classic match. The only problem is they suck at their entertainment part of the sports and entertainment value, because Tony Khan is literally a mark. This dude has literally, he's a fan. He's a wrestling fan with a whole bunch of money, with deep pockets.
With a whole bunch of money. Yep.
And he's trying to book the show, and he is putting indie wrestlers at EVPs. And the problem is that they don't know how to sports and entertain, because they've been on the indie scene for so long.
That's true.
And
say it louder for the people in the back, Mar.
You want to know the real reason why Punk didn't stay there long? Is because he may have came from the Indies, but he understands how to make money in sports and entertainment, and they're not in the business of making money. They just want to do spots and do dream matches and death matches and hey, let's just have fun with this and that. But
5 stars with no storyline. 5 stars, no storyline.
Tony doesn't know how to develop a roster, and the people he's putting in charge, they don't know how to develop a roster, because so you get Sasha Banks, you bring over Okada, you bring over Shibata, you bring over
Ospreay.
Ospreay. Now
they got Ospreay. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Now, for your deep wrestling fans who love New Japan, they know exactly who they are. But for the most part, it don't matter because your ratings aren't showing that it matters. Your ratings aren't.
Well, Mark, this is what I always say whenever we do our boxing show, when I talk about like Devin Haney and other good boxers, Corey Stevenson, how can they get to that next level of stardom so the common folk can like you? And AEW needs the Molly going to Wegmans or whatever grocery store y'all got buying croissants on a Tuesday to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Like they did about Mike Tyson and other fighters. You need the common folk to talk about this.
Right.
I'm on wrestling. I watch every once and again, but if I turn on the show and I see some random Will Ospreay, okay, he's kind of a name that I kind of know, but if he just shows up fighting Will Hobbs, I'm like, how'd this happen? Why are they fighting? What's going to happen? What's happening next week? What's happening next week? You know, so like, it's kind of one of those things.
A casual fan that doesn't watch every week. Why
is Darby Allin beating up someone bigger than him? Like, why is like that just doesn't make sense sometimes with their stuff. So
there's a lot of shit that just doesn't make sense.
But anyways,
to WrestleMania.
And they're never gonna have anything this size anyways of WrestleMania, no matter what happens. They'll stay alive, like we said, because Tony Khan has billions of dollars and can keep them alive, but there's no way that they will have anything of this size. So CM Punk just killed it on that MMA pod, just like I killed Omar Weekly on my pod. Okay, thank you.
To be honest, AEW will last as long as Big Daddy Khan, as in Shad Khan.
Yeah.
How much he wants to put more money into it.
Well, you know he got that unlimited money. He got that gasoline money is what I'm gonna say.
How much you want to keep funnel Baby Boy's dream? How much you want to keep?
CM Punk was basically Richard Pryor, and it was the movie The Toy, and Tony Khan's a little white kid. That's basically what. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Gleason's a Shad Khan. You know what I'm saying? Anyone to see that movie? You didn't have TNT or didn't have ethnic parents. I feel sorry for you, but watch The Toy. It's hilarious.
He's got that Arab oil money. So he got that long money. You know?
Long money.
But anyways, let's get back into the actual main event portion of this, the actual story of all them. What do you think about this, man?
I mean, if you look at the card, man, it's WWE's been cooking. They're booking. I obviously you can tell there's a difference with Vince no longer being in charge and Paul is taking over, but he's been cooking with the booking. I mean, it's not just the Roman and Cody story. Then you got the Roman Rock versus Cody and Seth story. Then you got the Seth versus Drew story. Then you got the Sami Zayn story. Then you got
Gunther. Yeah.
Then you got Becky versus Rhea story. They got storylines throughout both days. Like it's crazy.
And you already forgot my favorite storyline, which let's go ahead and answer this question now and see whose favorite storyline is what. What's the most interesting match you're in, as they ask right there, Mar, other than the Rock match? Other than both of the Rock match or the Roman Reigns Cody. What's your most interesting match?
I'm actually going to NXT Stand and Deliver.
Going completely off the card. Okay.
Hey, Williams and Mello. Hey, I'm saying it right now.
That's going hard. That's going hard.
I'm saying it right now. Trick Williams loudest pop throughout the whole weekend from the whoop that trick.
Again.
A pause. Yeah, but I'm saying.
What about he's the one. He's the one the bigger one, right? He's the. I think I've seen that one, but doesn't when the Usos have a big too?
Now the Usos.
Oh God, that was awful. Jesus.
Yeah, that was
terrible.
Whoa.
I snorted.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
No, you're right though. This rivalry has been building up for almost 2 years. They used to be best friends, Trick Williams and Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Hayes.
I do it all the time too.
Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes was the champion. eventually lost the belt. They broke up. Now Trick Williams is the champion, and Carmelo's coming for that belt. Is the summing up of that story? Is that right, Mark?
Yeah, it's the greatest story ever told in all of wrestling, and it's the oldest story ever told.
Yeah.
Certain foes, but it still works.
Mega powers, it's happens nonstop.
Still works. But yeah,
and so who you got?
I don't know. There's no way Trick can't win, because the crowd is going to be so behind him. He got roots in Philly.
Okay.
I didn't know you. Okay.
Trick Williams actually.
Shawn Michaels and Triple H, they're not Vince McMahon. They ain't going to bury you in your own hometown.
Hey, Shawn's been cooking on the booking. He's been cooking on the booking. Now I agree with that comment that Trick Williams is questionable on the mic.
From what I've seen, he wasn't too impressive. But it's NXT, they're learning, so.
Yes,
which is why he was a sidekick for a while, because he had to learn under Mello to get that mic time, because Shawn Michaels has already professed Mello as his favorite wrestler, pretty much
like ever, Hook on AEW, like Hook. It's like stop talking.
Pretty much. Where it's just like the crowd just gets behind them. They just gonna go crazy. And if not that match, I'm going brother versus brother Usos. Jimmy versus Jay.
You took mine. I
said it because I knew that's what you was gonna say.
Hey, I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be that one's also been building for a year.
Jay's pop is gonna go crazy. Hey, when he hit the bounce, Jay, it's gonna go crazy.
That's when Pat McAfee jumps on the thing with it and gets the crowd. Okay, yeah. I saw he had the whole arena going. Every time I seen that, I was like, okay, all right.
Hey, Jay gonna have the whole joint bouncing.
That should be rocking. Should be rocking.
Which one? Okay, so for me, for that one, depending on I think it's gonna shape out who's gonna win the main event, Cody versus Roman, because I doubt they're gonna have a clean sweep for the Bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta take an L.
Makes sense.
I know they signed Haku's son, and they signed Jacob Fatu supposedly.
Here's my prediction.
They have supposedly, yes.
So night one, I think Cody and Seth are going to win that tag match.
Mm-hmm.
Night two.
So okay.
Night two, I think Roman still wins.
Okay. So then that answers this question here. Then that this person asked of you: does Rock turn on Roman?
If they want to set that match up down the road, because I think that was what they really wanted, was Rock versus Roman. I don't know, because here's why I think they don't turn it, because I actually think that the match that's probably going to happen in the Bloodline is Jay versus Roman again for the title. And as much as I want to see Rock versus Roman, because we've been asking for it for years, it would literally have to take them losing that tag match and them losing it in some real fucked up kind of way for them to actually make it make sense.
My opinion. I
think... So can hold up. Sorry. Go ahead, Clubby.
No, go ahead. You're good.
No, I was just gonna say. So can you not see the opposite of Roman and Rock win the first night at the tag match, so then Cody and Seth are defeated, and then so both Cody and Seth go on to win their championship matches the next night? That would be the opposite, which would also be plausible, correct? And then Clubber D, my bad, I didn't mean to step on you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And to that point, if that were to happen, I think regardless, Seth loses that championship to Drew. I think that's regardless.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Because he's been so focused on the storyline with the tag match that you can't sleep on Drew. He's been killing it as a heel.
His promo game been killing it. Yeah,
been killing it. And then after that, if the reason why I'm not seeing the Bloodline winning that tag match is because I just, for some reason, I got a gut feeling that, and I see the comments saying MJF. I got a feeling somebody is going to cost Cody that championship.
I think he's still with them. I think he's still fine.
Whether it's going to be Seth, where it's going to be somebody, whether it's MJF if they signed him. Which, by the way, sidebar, if AEW lets go of MJF, y'all might as well shut the doors, bro. Because
I thought he resigned. I thought he resigned kind of quietly.
I do believe. I think you're right, Clever D. I think he signed to the end of this year. I think he re-signed for 1 year to the end of the year. And you're right, Mar. They would be stupid as hell. He has no damn mind to let him go.
On some real shit, his contract expired at the beginning of the year.
Okay, so it was last year. Okay, maybe it's last year. Okay.
And here's why I think it might be a possibility of MJF, because y'all remember about the same time a couple of years ago when Cody came back to WWE. Remember, they took all this stuff off the website, and then a few months later he pops up in WrestleMania, and so they just did the same thing with MJF, just took all this stuff off the website. So it's like, you're almost doing the same pattern like you did with Cody. So, and look, that's the difference of wrestling now from when we all grew up, because it wasn't no internet shit.
We couldn't cheat. It was like trying to find a tit on TV. Okay, you had to go to school lines. Now you're just doing your phone. Like, oh, look at that. So it's totally
which I stay away from anyways, because I don't want to know any spoilers. So I stay away from that news anyways, like on pay-per-view days and stuff like that or anything like that. I try to stay away from that. But
I try to stay away from all that, the Twitter and the dirt sheet and reports and all that shit, just for the fact that because let's be honest, internet's killed kayfabe. It's been dead since social.
It's real to be, damn it.
Yeah, but it's
still real to be.
But at the same time, Tony Khan could be pulling our, could be playing with us and be like, I'm just doing that to make y'all think that I lost MJF, and then who knows. So, but that's the joy of some of the mystery that comes behind some of these antics that they do, and it gets leaked. But WrestleMania is going to be huge.
So your prediction officially is a Roman Rock win the first night, a Roman win the second night over Cody because someone causes him the match. So just to follow up there, Hot Take Jake says it was asking if Cody finished the story. So there is your answer. Hot Take Jake, is that right, Mar? That's your official prediction there?
Hey, Cody does not finish the story. I'm not one of them Cody crybabies. I don't give a damn if you don't finish your story.
Whoa!
Well, Cody cool. Yeah,
Jake's a little Cody crybaby.
I just don't think.
He's wearing a t-shirt right now.
He's wearing his wife's t-shirt and hat, wearing his Undertaker hat.
He doesn't even go to sleep because he's the American Nightmare. He just stays up all night. He's like, I don't want to get the American Nightmare.
That short cracks me up when I watch it every time. When you was like,
every time.
Wife's
t-shirt. What is your official prediction then, Clever D?
I'm a Rock fan like no other. Hey, yo, Jesus Christ. Nobody wearing your wife's clothing.
Whoa,
anyways,
reckless.
I would say, I think he does finish the story because The Rock, he's going to be filming a movie. He's been going for the second half of this year. So he's going to be out of the picture. So he might do something and then sprinkle in maybe for WrestleMania, something like that. But I don't know, not WrestleMania, with SummerSlam. But I think they can play off the whole, this is Philly, they idolize Rocky, a fictional character, but he's the average man who beat can't think Carl Weathers' name in that movie, rest in peace. But Apollo Creed, you know what I'm saying? I think they can go off that. Yeah, Apollo Creed. I think they can go off that, but I kind of think they're going to finish it because I don't think no one's going to go through a whole year of I want to finish the fight. That has a shelf life. Okay, he cannot keep on going on with that. Same, we got to finish the fight. No one's going to care if he does it at SummerSlam. So I kind of think this is the end of the road for him. It's like when Rob Van Dam used to fight Jerry Lynn all the time, and Jerry Lynn always get his ass beat, and then he finally beat him at like some random Hardcore Heaven or November to Remember ECW pay-per-view.
Hardcore Heaven.
But I just feel like this might be it. But if he does lose, do a little clever caveat on this. If he does lose, somebody will jump in. MJF will be crazy, but how many people actually know who the hell MJF is? Maybe in Philly they do, but not casual WWE fans know who MJF is. So just like Jay Cargill, she came out and was like, "Oh yeah, cool," yeah. But I don't know. I think maybe Fatu if he comes in, or I don't know. Was it Tama, whatever his name is, Haku's son?
Tama Tonga, or
yeah, I think he signed.
or the other one is Jacob Fatu. Yeah,
yeah. If one of them come in, Samoa Wolf, he's dope too. But if one of them come in, I can see that. But you know, I'm kind of leaning towards Cody winning this, and you know, I might jump in there. You know, Philly's only 3 hours away. I might come up in there. They never know.
Hey, there's tickets still available.
Hey,
I might sneak. I'm big enough. I wear a security shirt. I just walk right in. They won't know. They won't know.
No, you would. They wouldn't. They would let you walk right in.
Who said this Piper still wrestling?
All right,
that's terrible. Who said that? Who is that?
Wow.
I mean, come on, man. That's about dead jokes. Come on.
Wow.
Man.
R.I.P. Come on.
All right, now we're getting bratch.
Now I like some Ricky Steamboat action there. But anyways, I agree with you, Clubber D. If Vince McMahon was still around, then I would go with the
Detroit Mel down there waiting.
No, I know. I'm about to bring him in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to bring him in right now. I see him. I need to introduce him first. So, anyways, I with if Vince McMahon was around again, I'd see them doing the bloodline, burying them, and all that. But as you said, it's been 2 years in this finish the story, and everybody wants Cody to do it. And if he doesn't do it now, I can't believe you could do it at any other time. I think that story would completely disravel at that point, and you will have completely lost a lot of your fan base, which should take a lot to recover. And I don't think they want to do that in terms of business revenue in general. Plus, I think Roman Reigns has had a long enough run where he doesn't need to. Now, if Vince McMahon was around, I could see him being a dick and being like, "Oh no, just bring the whole bloodline in, bury his ass, and Roman's the champion for another year of how long it's been, like 6 or 7 years." But I don't see it. I agree with Clubber D. I think that's what's going to happen. So we will see. Wildcard Mar is actually live on location, our wrestling insider from Philadelphia. So we are happy to have him live on location. He is gonna stay a little while longer with us because we are bringing in his partner from I.O.W. Sports Network.
Y'all brought him
he doesn't like wrestling, so he didn't want to come on and talk early enough with us, but he wants to come on and talk shit on the other shit. So it's I.O.W. Sports Network.
Hey, I actually got to get out of here. I got to go pick up my homie. He just landed
worked out. Perfect time. And be safe, my brother, and enjoy.
Hey, it's been real, fellas. Always much love.
Gotta do this again, Mar. Gotta do this again.
Hey, fuck Detroit Mel.
Damn.
He said gotta do this again.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
I don't care. What's up, bro? What's up, big bro? What's up?
You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna play me? I got you.
Well, I mean,
we like Nick.
I'm saying we would have did a show today, but I was driving. I literally just got into Philly, so.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
It's all good. Hey, much love. All right, y'all.
All right,
brother. Be easy, man.
$5.